What's up, everybody, and welcome to the Man Card Podcast this Friday afternoon, or as we like to call it around here, Man Check. This is not just any Man Check, though. This is a very, very special Man Card Podcast.
And if you are tuning in to the old YouTube, we got some hats on.
Yeah, we do. And if you notice, these hats
are for the hoeing.
For hoeing around.
For hoeing around.
It is Santa time. It is Christmas Eve. Thank you for tuning in to this episode, whether you're listening to it on Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, or after, before the New Year's celebration. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays from Man Card Podcast. We're very excited.
MCP from MCP.
MCP.
Well, from MCP.
We're trying to go through a rebrand.
Yeah.
Rebranding.
We're having an identity crisis, an issue.
It's okay, Mitchell. We'll make it through. So we have quite a few things to get through today.
So
we
let's
have
hit it.
Very little time.
Mm-hmm.
Very little time. But we want to remind you what the season is all about. The season is all about, we say here at MC, that this season is all about JC.
Here, I like what you did there.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
So thank you, Jesus, for coming down in little baby Jesus form, as the great Talladega Nights once said.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. So thank you, little baby Jesus, and thank you, Mary. Thank you, Joseph. Thank you, all who were involved. Let's just give everybody a little round of applause.
Even though they didn't really, they didn't do the thing that you would think that they did.
Yes, they did not. They didn't do that thing
to have JC,
but they did the thing.
Yeah,
they did. He stuck around. He was the dad. He was the...
Sure. I mean, you think you're in that situation, your wife gets pregnant all of a sudden, you're like...
Yeah, he's like...
I know how this works.
Well, that was in there, man. He was about to divorce her quietly.
Yeah.
And he was like, you know what? I'm not going to do that.
Mm-hmm.
So 'tis the season to be a dad, the dad that stepped up, the father.
Unconditional love.
You may not be the father, but you do have a daddy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Who's your daddy?
Who's your daddy? Jesus Christ. Okay, moving on. You just want to start with the gift exchange? Okay,
but let's preface it first.
Oh gosh, okay.
Because I want to, because first and foremost, I
gotta take this hat off, dude. I'm dying.
That's fine. Go on. I'm gonna leave it on because I'm bald. Tune into Monday if you want to see what I mean. But okay, so you had the gift prior to. Wow, your hair.
Is it?
No, I like it. No. Leave it. You had the gift for this prior to today. I forgot.
Yes, it was here, but it wasn't like I was like, I realized today when we decided to give each other gifts that I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Okay.
But I had gotten it for you before, and I was like, oh, okay, this is perfect.
Oh, so and that's what you're going to, okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. Then the gift that I was going to give you, which I was going to give you for Christmas, which I still might, but actually I think there might be a good reason I didn't, because I'll explain later.
Okay.
I had to come up with something on the spot, and I found something. I was like, you know what? This is perfect timing. This is perfect for what's going on in our lives right now. I'm gonna just do this because I also like it, and that's what I got you. Yeah.
Oh, what?
It's in my bag.
Okay, you want me to go first then?
Oh, do you have yours on you?
I do.
Right now?
Yeah, it's right here.
Oh, no. I've always wanted a Sharpie.
Yeah, I got Mitchell a Sharpie. Here you go. Here you are.
Grimace. I didn't wrap mine because I literally picked it up on the way.
Oh, I didn't either. We had this bag.
Okay, I'm gonna put mine in that bag and give it to you to open up. All right.
Great.
So when I say don't look.
We'll trade.
All right, I'll go first then. All right, here we go.
Okay, so open this up, Mitchell. This is a great opportunity to plug. Oh yeah, there's the wrapping paper. Go on to YouTube or watch us on Spotify video. Oh yeah.
Naked butt pictures coming at you real soon.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You want to explain what it is?
So while Mitchell is opening this up, I have mine hanging over there on the pantry door. But this is the Man Card Podcast. Oh, there it is. Apron. The Man Card Podcast apron. Look at that. That looks so good. Now that is like, I would want to come up and kiss you if you were wearing that in cooking.
That's nice.
That's totally appropriate.
I'm gonna wear that to cook all my shit now. I gotta learn how to cook now.
Learn how to cook?
Bake some cookies.
Hey, they say learn to code, but it's really learn to cook.
Honestly, I'm really like, don't tell me. I will straight up just wear that butt ass naked. And I'll go down in my own kitchen and whatever, and I'll video for somebody.
That's just a Christmas treat right there. All right, let's see what else you got.
got a second.
You love clothes, so I thought I'd stay in the clothes theme.
Well, here we go. You motherfucker. We were literally talking about this before, how I was like, I like the merch, I like the name and everything, and then you were wearing all the merch around me. I was like, I might have to go buy some. All right, a little plug to you positive chaosers out there.
Yeah, so this is
the hoodie.
My sister's boyfriend has a brand called Positive Chaos,
and it's a fantastic brand name. And
a fantastic
brand
name.
This is awesome.
I think he might be discontinuing it because he doesn't.
One of one. Wow.
Yeah, so his TikTok got banned. So he's like,
Oh, it's still banned? He's still
no,
can't
like
get on?
he's perma banned.
Oh, really?
Like he got banned.
That's uber fucked.
Yeah, because I sent a video of this other guy who's on TikTok that literally he like does all this stuff and stuff drops on top of it, like a pallet fell on top of his head. And I sent it to him and I said, this guy can drop a pallet on his head, but you can't punch a trash can.
Yeah.
And then you get banned.
He didn't actually say like Trump or anything on there, right?
No. I mean,
because that's the only other thing I think of that.
Way back, he like impersonated Hitler, but it was really funny. So
it's okay. Honestly, Hitler seems to get everybody. I got in trouble at Georgia Tech for buying Secret Hitler. So,
really?
Yeah,
oh, that's right.
Yeah, you knew about that.
Honestly, it comes down to I think Hitler is less polarizing than Trump.
Also, thank you very much for this. This is awesome.
Yeah, dude. Of course.
This is dope.
Does it satisfy? Does it check the box of
this is cool?
Okay, cool.
This was a good gift.
I'm glad you like it.
I don't know how I feel about mine now.
Oh no.
All right, you got to look kind of that way because I'm going to throw it in the bag real quick so you can.
Yeah. Throw
you
it in
can
the
open
bag.
it. So don't.
Okay. Also keep in mind that these are different mics. Wink, wink. So
yeah, I can't keep moving it. All right, I'm going to move it one time. So hold your ears if you're listening.
There you go. These mics are not as high quality as the ones we used on Monday. Ironically enough, because they sounded way worse than these sound right now.
Yeah.
For auxiliary reasons, which we're trying to figure out. Anyway, doesn't matter. All right.
Preface it. Whatever.
This is not what you wanted.
This is for things that, this is not what I want to get you. But for things that are going on in our lives right now, especially tomorrow, we're keeping it in clothing. I picked you out an outfit.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, kind of.
Oh, no. Got the wrapping
and
paper?
I saw and I would. So I got you something to wear tomorrow.
Dude.
And honestly, I would have got myself one, but that's the last one in a size that would fit either of us in.
No way.
It's a 2X, but I'm telling you, show it up. It doesn't look that big.
No, it actually looks
and it'll
like
shrink.
Totally normal sized.
And by tomorrow, we are both going to see the greatest movie of all year.
He keeps saying tomorrow. For people listening,
oh shit, yeah, no.
Tomorrow is Christmas, but for those of you who
the 16th,
yes. So we're recording this the previous Wednesday. Mm-hmm. But yes, dude, I will wear that.
Yes,
with loud and proud. Well, let me get this freaking. There you go.
I got my Marvel hoodie all ready for tomorrow,
dude. I'm so excited.
I'm
it's gonna be so fun. Well, okay. Here's just a little backstory for those of you out there. I know we don't have a lot of time, but Mitchell got tickets, stayed up all night. For those of you who haven't been listening on the show, for Spider-Man. Mm-hmm. Got the tickets, and then I text a week ago and I say, hey,
a week later after I've got mine,
and I was like, hey guys, I'm getting tickets to the show, and Mitchell's like, you son of a bitch.
I was like, where the hell are you tickets for like Friday when it's supposed to actually come out, or like
I was like, no, the opening night.
And I was like, what
did I?
What do you mean getting tickets? Are you sure you got the right day? You sure? It's
not
the Thursday after. I stayed up till 3:30 in the morning waiting in queues and setting alarms to make sure that I got a ticket.
Well, thank you for that, Mitchell.
Yeah, so thank you very much.
Of course.
I plan on wearing that consistent. I love the Positive Chaos, and I'm going to ass cheeks out, both of us. We'll make it our Christmas card.
How about you wear the Positive Chaos hoodie with the apron and nothing else?
Dope.
There you
Sounds
go.
good, because it's kind of cold out.
It's a little cold. You got to, bundle up.
Yeah.
Well, the upper part. Mm-hmm. Let the package hang out, So, next on the list is... since this is recording, so Evans, my best friend's birthday, was...
I'm excited for this.
And now we're speaking in terms of when this episode comes out, was, what is today? The 24th? 2 days ago. So his birthday's on December 22nd. And I feel bad for the guy because, if
I feel bad too. He was almost Jesus Christ.
I know. He was so close.
He was 3 days away.
3 days. No, 2 days. Oh, 3 days. Yeah. If he was... Because for anybody who has a birthday close to a major holiday, once again, I'm sorry. Yes, it's hot. I know. So if you have a birthday near a major holiday, I know your birthday gets totally overshadowed by that holiday, especially Christmas. And so Evans and I, for the past years, as I've discussed on previous podcasts, go out of our way to make each other feel special on our birthdays. So for the past years, we've been doing something crazy. This year, he cast mine in like a 7-layered box that was wood glued together, cast inside of a concrete block. And I was like, okay, so that's pretty good. So here we go. Here it is right here. Hold on.
Dun-na-na. Dun-na-na. Oh, you finally...
Okay, so for those of you who aren't tuned in on YouTube or on Spotify...
What is this, glue?
That's not glue. That's
cement.
That's weld.
Oh, my... Oh, you found somebody that did it?
So what this is it's two... I think these are 1/2 inch or inch...
Yeah.
Pieces of wood,
sandwiching
with lag bolts. I think these are 1/2 inch lag bolts. 2 pieces of wood around a, this is 1/4 inch steel welded shut box.
Oh, this is steel. You're right, steel. I can confirm.
Yes, it is. So it's painted. I painted it today, and then I JB welded with like the JB Weld epoxy each nut that's touching the box to the box. So you can't
just unnut it.
So, well, one, you can't unnut it because each nut on top is welded.
I'm going to be honest with you. It's going to be hard for him to bust these nuts.
I hope he busts my nuts because his gift is on the inside. So let me tell you what his gift is.
Yeah.
So obviously it's going to take him a lot of time and a lot of effort to get into this. So the part of his gift that's inside this box is soap, body wash, shampoo, and beard like conditioner.
Yeah.
Because after he's done opening this, he's going to need a shower.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And so once he does, and he opens it, and his family dies laughing because obviously the man is going to need a shower. I've got Count at Monte Cristo, a nice like steak and potato dinner, whiskey, and some cigars, and some great conversation. And that's going to be just him and I having just a throwback boys' night. Maybe some video games as well.
All right. Well, obviously, I mean, this is past his birthday. How do you suggest opening this box?
So
'cause I've been looking at it. Honestly, I just have to start throwing it.
Yeah. So throw it. Yeah, that's fine.
Baseball bat, something.
Yeah, you can hit it with pretty much anything. And you're not going to hit it with any kind of blunt force and get through the steel box. You might start to bend some of these 1/2 inch lag bolts, but I don't know if that's even going to work. So what I'm thinking is he's going to have to get an angle grinder and cut through the box, but that's still going to take
You said steel, right?
It's steel, dude. It's not aluminum. It's not die cast. It's straight rolled cold steel.
Yeah.
It's intense. So
this is a good job. Whoever welded it and everything got it.
Yeah, I sent the guy. Well, it's funny because the cost of the box costs more than the gift.
All the gift, yep.
Combined.
I like this. This is cool.
Yeah. So this is like quintessential. I don't want to say pinnacle, but it's at this point it might be a multi-day experience for him to open this box.
Yeah, I've no. Is there a layer of steel on like
it's full box
parallel to this wood piece? So you can't just cut through the wood.
No.
And be, whoop.
Full. It's full, dude.
Oh, he's gonna have to figure out how to get the wood off first.
Yeah.
There's too many sexual jokes I can make about this, but anyway.
I hope if he can't bust my nuts, he's gonna at least have to get my wood off.
Yeah, by screwing you.
By screwing it or like cut it. He's gonna cut it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here's how I would tackle this.
Go on.
I would get a Sawzall.
Mm-hmm. Cut the tops
and
off.
Cut the tops off.
Mm-hmm.
Cut every bolt off. And even if it is like rubber cemented on, you can at least Sawzall at least to access the box.
Mm-hmm.
Once you access the box, the problem at that point is you can't just cut a square into it and pull the gift out.
Yeah, no.
Because the gift is too big.
And it's steel.
To pull out, and it's steel. So you're going to literally have to somehow cut it in half. So at that point, you're literally either going to have to just get a metal saw, like a hacksaw,
and hit the welding points.
Yeah, or get a angle grinder with a diamond blade and hit the welding points.
Or just keep chucking up and hit it with a baseball bat multiple times till it just busts.
Yeah, or do that. I'm a little nervous at this point now, just talking with you about it, that he's never going to get into the box. Because I mean, think about it logically. Like he would have to go. Actually, he might, because he's going to be severely limited because he's at his parents' house, so he doesn't have all the tools that he would have at his sister's, because he works and lives with his sister and her husband. So,
Evans, if I can offer any advice, if you have not opened the box by now, 2 days later, just start throwing it and hitting it with a baseball bat. That just seems to bust everything open, eventually.
I would, yeah.
If you need help, I'll come over. I don't mind swinging a bat at a pinata for a little while.
I mean, I might come down to that. He might call you. And I also construction adhesive behind every single lag bolt and underneath the box, because it was not touching the wood entirely from the welder. So I shot it underneath it so it like attaches it. I don't know how well this construction adhesive adhered to the metal though.
I mean, it feels fine. It's enough to be annoying. It's enough to get the job done. You have accomplished what you need to accomplish.
Yeah. So anyway, that's enough about that. I will give an update on New Year's, the New Year's episode, to see if he was actually able to get into it and what he did to achieve that success. It's really here. You want to take it?
Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. Dang. Okay. Damn.
Yeah, it's heavy.
Yeah, no kidding.
It's very heavy.
Who would have thought steel would have been heavy? Never.
Yeah, very heavy. But
speaking of New Year's, I mean, you have a little party thing going on, making sure I can't get there.
Yeah, I wanted to plan it with Ellie to make sure that you couldn't be invited.
Yeah, no, I know. Past 3 events.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but not for us, for you.
Yeah, no, for me.
But yeah, we're doing a New Year's party, and I've never done a New Year's party before. Been invited to one or
y'all
done
are good
one.
at throwing parties. You'll be fine.
Are we?
Y'all threw a birthday party for like both of y'all, and I sat there. I was like, I don't know how they're gonna pull this. How it's gonna be entertaining enough? Because like, unless they have like pinata and bouncy house, which you had a bouncy house.
Yeah, we did.
I was like, I don't know how we got to get drunk or something, or do a game of some sort, and y'all did all those things. You got us drunk, bouncy house. We played games.
Yeah,
it's like, all right, y'all know how to do it.
What I'm thinking is I want to get online. I wonder if like we might do a cover charge for the party, because we can have like those big poppers.
Yeah.
And stuff. Because we
should.
I think it'd be fun.
Yeah. Or I mean, yeah. Don't. I wouldn't expect you to buy everything and pay for all that stuff.
I mean, like even $5, like depending on however many people.
How many
come.
people did you invite?
We invited 20, but at this point,
that only puts you $100.
That's still a lot of money.
Yeah. To buy everything.
We're only doing like the party starts at like 7:30 or whatever, so we're only doing like hors d'oeuvres and like finger food. So like, I mean, what is that, like rolled little like weenies and like just cocktail food, and then just party poppers and some decorations.
Yeah, it's not that big.
It's not that big of a deal.
Alcohol is probably your biggest expense. You might just want to have people buy the alcohol.
Well,
everyone brings some alcohol.
Yeah, that's what we said on the invite. We're like, if you have a certain preference to tickle your fancy, then like bring it yourself,
and then maybe bring a dish of some, or like a little finger food.
Yeah,
bring one or the other.
That'd be fun.
And then that'd be a good contribution. Then it's just a matter of, I think all y'all pay for is the poppers and
the poppers. Yeah. No, I think I just really want to do those poppers. I'm like kind of got my mind obsessed with them, because when I was getting these hats at Party City earlier, I saw like champagne bottle poppers. And I was like, man, Party City is becoming one of my new favorite places.
I haven't been to Party City in God knows how long.
You should go. Yeah. You're missing out. They got some cool Marvel balloons too.
Ooh.
So if you want to inspire yourself at your desk when you work, a little Spider-Man, little Hulk action, little Thor. Come on, man.
With balloons.
With balloons.
Right.
And it's like they're floating you up into the next.
So what Noah's saying is, if you're not motivated in life, balloons
Party
are the
City.
answer.
Party City is your answer, because they update for every holiday. So whatever holiday it is, it's like they put stuff related to the holiday in the store. Epic. Because you don't even have to think about it. You just show up and they have all the things like, oh, this is what you would need for your event.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, because you don't think about it until it's too late. And then you're like, oh, Party City saves the day.
Absolutely.
Once
right.
again.
Absolutely right.
Okay, what's next on the list?
New episode.
Okay. New episodes.
Our plan.
This is our plan.
We have this one that obviously came out.
So this is the Christmas Eve.
And we're planning on having our
New Year's Eve.
And then we may or may not record an episode at Disney in the magical place of Disney.
So if we do cross paths at Disney and end up recording one with you and I,
You're looking at January 10th.
January 10th is going to be that next episode. We're going to take 2 weeks or that 1 week off from recording. And then if we don't end up recording at Disney, then we're looking at the 17th of January is going to be that
the
first
MCP season 2.
MCP season 2, baby.
MCP.
So
I love
good.
that. That's nice.
So what we're doing from now on is we're doing year-long seasons because this podcast is really just about seasons of our lives, days of our lives from Friends, but seasons of our lives as we progress into what some would call manhood. And this is just going to end up turning into pretty much just a verbal and visual diary of our lives as we progress to the next stages of our lives. And really the best way to put that out there into the world is through years, I think.
Whether people are out there listening into it or not, we'll look back on it in 10, 20 years from now.
Be like, man, why was I friends with that guy?
Yeah. Something like that. I'd be like, well, that dude fucking shaved his head and halfway.
Well,
bald. SpongeBob? No.
But yeah.
Okay, good. All right, thank you.
Chocolate. So here's the big part of this podcast that I think you and I haven't really thought about at this point. Guys can hang out with each other, fall in and out of friendship fine. But I think the biggest part of this show is it highlights how you can really, really become good friends with somebody and like maintain that friendship with just a dash of intentionality. Like we knew each other.
Yeah.
You're
right.
I knew you went to Georgia Tech.
And honestly, you took the initiative to hang out.
Yeah.
What was our first date? Our first date was Vortex. Was that it?
Yeah, it was at the Vortex.
And then Waffle House. Is this when you pitched the idea to me?
Yeah. I just find it so interesting how it's like we weren't close, and then we just started.
Yeah.
And if you go back to the early episodes, you can hear that we just didn't have that flow yet.
I kind of want to go back and just listen to one.
Oh,
I might
yeah.
do that. I might do that.
I mean,
on the way home.
You have to.
Go back and listen to Gym Intimidation.
Ooh.
Icon. Or wait, Breakups. I heard that was like a decent one. That was like our best one running for a while.
That was running for a while, and then I can't remember what our top one is right now. Hold on, I can pull it up.
Wasn't it one? Oh, I don't know actually. Was it the one when Bella was on the first time?
No.
Or was it just us? Or did we have a guest?
The older ones are more popular because they've been listened to longer. So number one, top episode on, and this is on, of course, just audio, but it has 148
listens.
Yeah. And then 2 is breakups, 13, and then 3 is stereotypes.
Oh, those are old ones.
Stereotypes blew up because it got wrapped in drama. Mm-hmm. And people were like, you're sexist. I'm like, no, I'm just a Christian. Like, I still know what to tell you. Like my wife doesn't think it's sexist.
Yeah.
And you're getting offended. Why? Like, whatever. Doesn't matter. But anyway, and then Tender Gold. That was a good one.
Oh, that was a good one.
That was the one with Bella.
Yeah. That was a Tender Gold. Yeah.
No, it wasn't.
No, yeah, I wasn't dating Bella at the
No,
time.
that wasn't Bella. Bella was OnlyFans Empire.
Yeah.
And then the last one is Enemies. Buddy Boy.
Good old Buddy Boy.
Good old Buddy Boy. Well, let's see how much time we have left. Oh, we do have time. Okay.
Go on.
So with the new year, with the new season coming on, it's going to turn into you and I being able to document our lives. So I think what we need to do is we need to focus a lot more energy on getting some more guests on, because as interesting as you and I are, I don't know if we're going to be able to blind lead the blind into manhood. So I think season 2 is going to be riddled with quite a few guests that are going to be either, write-ins. If you want to be on the show, let us know.
Your dad.
Your dad. Your dad.
Your dad.
My dad.
Your dad.
Your dad.
Your dad.
My dad.
Your dad.
Your dad.
Daddy-o.
Daddy? Sorry. Daddy?
Sorry.
We got to get our dads on. I just think that's so important. And then my uncle, I want to get my uncle on, Marine. I want to get my other uncle on, Uncle Chuck.
I don't know this one. Chuck's not the one on the podcast.
He is the one with the podcast.
Oh, okay. What other uncle you have?
Uncle Karsten. He's the Marine.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Very cool.
Yeah, if you want to talk about man cars.
Because we can dive into some some stuff he can't talk about
Ah.
and try to like poke him. It's
Yeah.
really fun to poke him when
Just
he
don't
can't talk
actually
about
poke
stuff.
him, though. You know, and then
Be like,
kill you.
hey, what about? Because he'll bring us some like footage of drone strikes in the Middle East.
That is awesome. I want to see that.
It's so cool, so cool,
That is really cool.
and horrifying, but so cool.
I don't think about that part. I just pretend it's a video game. It's not real, not real life.
Oh no, it's totally real. Do you want me to describe one to you?
Yeah.
Just a little Christmas present to you?
Oh,
Okay,
boy.
picture
You
this.
Don't say we were making this sound really bad. We're sounding like some damn
no, it's
inconsiderate.
no, it's not inconsiderate. It's literally these guys. Okay, let me set the stage. There's these two guys that are riding away on a moped away from an IED intended to destroy Americans. Okay,
Yeah.
that's the purpose of its placement. So there's two guys riding away on this moped and this little drone, right? It's like, it's in a canister about this big, and they chuck it out of C-130s, just throw it out the back, and it like pops out of the tube. So it's very cool, and it's got I can't remember which millimeter, but a big grenade on the nose of this drone. So it just flies around, and it's watching these guys like, literally they plant it. It's watching them plant it. So it's just floating around. It watches them plant it, and you hop on their moped, start driving away. And then the second it starts driving away and gets some good distance between them and the IED, an IED, for those of you who don't know, improvised explosive device. And it just starts going, just starts like flying straight down towards these guys on this moped. And then the last frame in the video you see are the two guys on the moped going, looking up at this drone, and then it just cuts. Smacks straight into him.
Can I see this video?
I don't have it.
I mean, like,
Yeah,
can we please ask him?
sure. It's intense.
I want to see it.
It's good. And there's other ones too of like these guys, and they run around a building and they start smoking a cigarette, and then it just like just comes in
After they've planted IED,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, they don't just blow up random people.
Yeah.
But like if they're actively trying to search, kill, and destroy
Uh-huh.
American soldiers, I mean that's the whole point.
Yeah.
So-
Protect our troops.
Exactly. So
Our
like
peeps.
I don't know what they called them then, but I think it was like ISIS and like whatever. I mean, it's just like you name the list, but it's like bad guy, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, very cool. But we got to get him on, and like any other suggestions out there from people who I know Jeremiah has some friends. He said one guy he knows is like so funny, and he wants us to like get him on the show.
We need to get J-Dog on.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, he can go into depth.
Depth.
Oh, wow.
Depth.
All right. About how he hates Nike.
Oh yeah. Well, who'd you say? Jeremiah?
Jeremiah. Isn't Jeremiah that you said?
Yeah,
Doesn't like Nike? Yeah.
Yeah.
Hates Nike. What did I say?
I don't know.
I don't think.
I don't know why. I heard what you said as like a noise, not a word.
Okay, cool.
Does that ever happen to you? Where you
No.
start saying like bubblegum, 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 bubblegum?
Yeah, if I
It's
do
like,
that a lot, yes.
yeah, it turns into just like a sound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't get that, though.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, Jeremiah, we need you on too. Because he's from the Bible Belt, man. His father is a Baptist preacher.
Does he fit the preacher's son role?
Oh, I mean, he can tell us. It's not my story to
There's always
tell.
the preacher daughter.
He's got a lot of stories from him. He's great. He's great now. He's like, big Christian. Path is very straight, but man, he's got some stories to tell.
Oh, I'd love to
He's
hear.
got some good
I'd love to
stories.
hear.
But that's for the new year. Just a little teaser about what's coming up. We got a lot of cool episodes, and we want to hear your suggestions. mancardpodcast.com. Tune in. Give us a 5-star rating if you feel like we deserve it. Give us some suggestions because the show can only go up from here. And we look forward to seeing you in 2022. See you then.
Merry Christmas.